Welcome back to Terminus Zombie Survivors. We didn't have a good start to this run. Now, just to anybody that's not seen the first episode, we're on Permadeath, we're on Apocalypse. We are doing the base scenario with Sanctuary, but it's tough. We nearly died. We went down to about 3 HP on the first episode. We managed to find a cat's eye book, so we've got some vision at night. Just turned to night. We know there's a zombie somewhere down here, so I need to go across the top and try to find a door in. I think I'm going to have to use that torch. I do have quite a few charges on this, and I have some batteries. Doesn't give me much more movement, but at least it allows me to see if there's any zombies near. No path. Nothing there. There's an entrance out the top, but again, we don't want to go out. We want to get in. I think I'm going to have to stay here. I can't see anything about me. I'm not going to pop my ability if I can't see anything about me. But it might be worthwhile just equipping that body armour for one turn. Just in case something comes and attacks me, that can save me. We need to get in the building on the next turn. Now, as you can see, we did find an umbrella pretty early. We have got a blanket. But we haven't got much food and water. We've got pretty good on food, but water. I've got a couple of energy drinks there I don't want to use because, again, those are AP items. But if I need to survive, I will. It's locked. I can't get through it. Not without bashing it, and I can't get through 16. So we've got to go and search for another possible one. I might have to use that torch again. I've still got 8 times I can use the torch. There's another entrance to leave there. We have got a street map as well. Now, this character isn't a crafter. There's a zombie here. I don't know what it is. And I don't know if he's seen me. And again, I'm missing the last character. Because the last character we played with a security guard who could tell exactly how many enemies was on the map. That ability was just so good. It's just so hard playing without it. I think I'm going to have to pop my dodge. If that zombie seen me, which I thought he had. Now, I could have done with him doing the same as well, outgrowing me, but he hasn't. He's not that bad. We did say we want to clear this machete out. We're not going to worry about making machete spears on this season. Because we're just we're a Dex 0 character. Can't get through there. I have still got the body armour on, I am aware of that. I will take it off this turn. We're cold. We don't need to be cold when we've got all these items. We'll put that one on the jacket because it has some defence. Hydration's going down, which is going to mean I'm going to start losing HP. But we're at 18, so I'm not worried about that HP being lost. Need to use that torch again. I need to find an entrance. There's a zombie there. And we've got our... Now, we can do an 100% counter-attack now. Or we can do more power to the edge strike. Because I'm doing edge strikes, I think I'm going to take that. Yeah. Because that level 3 is always going to be there. There's a broken window there I might be able to get through. Okay. He's quite easy to take down. And I have got some AP spare. So again, just use this. The more we use the machetes, the better proficiency we've got with them. Okay, I don't need to use a machete. Let's use something. The pliers are the least useful. And again, it's still doing good damage. We've just got that boost to our melee damage. Okay, let's try and open it. And we're inside the building. It's pointless closing it. because if I close it, there's nothing there really in a sense. It's just a waste of AP. The zombies can just walk through it, even if it's closed, if it's broken. Crowbar, really good. Aluminium bat, really good. Again, I don't want to go and collect everything because our AP will start going too high. If I need to, I'll dump the empty fuel can. I want to keep that one because it's got a little bit of fuel in. A dead rat. Again, we're struggling. We've got no pots. We've got no pans. It's past the turn. Just need to pay attention. I'm not losing health. That's fine. It's still at 18. Did we check this? No, we didn't. Drink. Great. Just going to drink it now. Perks up our morale. That one does as well. Is there anything else I want to do? That's going to become rotten. And I'm going to eat that just before bed. I might even eat both and then just say it, sleep until healed. There's something in the north. I can't secure this room for the night. So let's go into here. This is probably where we're going to have to end up sleeping. It is midnight already. I just want to make sure that there was no zombies hiding. We've got 1.4. So let's go there. Let's eat that meal, which I said. I think it takes 2 turns for the effect to take. Otherwise, it will happen in the morning. I don't need any more food, so that's good. Let's pass one more turn. Okay, I expected the disease to kick in then. Fresh carrot, vitamin drink is great for hydration. We're about to sleep, so I don't need to do my hydration right this second. And I do have a knife, so I could get that dead rat. Okay, I think I've just got 7 AP. Let's look at our street map. Let's try and plan our route out of here. Is there anything else? There's a 2 there for 4. I'll gladly take it. A restaurant. That's going to be food. Possibly pots and pans. And I've got no AP for anything else. I'm going to sleep. Hopefully the disease don't kick in the morning. It kicks up while I'm sleeping. Okay. I think there might be 2 zombies. Okay, I've got a plan. I'm going to move to that square there. He can move a massive range. No, there might only be the 1 zombie. If there's only that 1, I can easily take him out. I just needed to see because I saw another ping round here. Okay, I'll take him out. I've got enough weapons to waste some. Aluminium bat, what's that doing on the head? Couple of attacks with this. Maybe 3. Let's get the condition down, get that out of my inventory. Is it worth sleeping again? Possibly. Need to get my hydration sorted. I'm going to have to drink that energy drink and then we're going to dump the plastic bottle. Keep 1 empty bottle on me at all times. Sleep until my energy's full. It's only 3 o'clock in the morning. Now I do know that doors are open and somebody can easily enter through. But I just had to take the chance. Please get up for 6 o'clock. Brilliant. Can't afford to lose daylight. I will pick up the lighter gas, even though we don't have a lighter now. That could be a good move because we're on apocalypse difficulty, so we're going to have less drops. What was the way we was leaving out of this zone? Up towards the north, so up to that spot there. You can't get to me. You can. I might be a bit tricksy here. I'm trying to see if I can go to somewhere that's only going to take Okay. Going to use 3. Pop my ability for 3 dodge chances. I've just got to hope one of these counter-attacks happen. And that guy didn't see me, so it didn't actually work out. I need 12 to zone through. I can't do it on this turn, so I'm going to have to get out of his range. Okay, that was a bit bad played. I took a chance, it didn't work out. I only need 1 morale, so that's fine. Gives me a little bit more AP next time for being content. And because my energy's high, I'm going to get another, so I'm going to get 12.3 next turn. So I'll have 18 to play with just in case I need to kill this guy. Oh no, he didn't see me. That was strange. I thought he had my aggro. Okay, this time I'm not messing around, I'm going through. There's a zombie up there, but he can only move 1 tile, so I'm not worried about him. I'm going to pass a turn. It's not worth risking moving. There's a zombie outside. I'm going to close it this time. Let's search this room. A reading desk. Again, I want to be moving quick on this one. And again, I'm not going to take the fishing rod. I have no plans on going to parks. And because we've got the cigarette preference, we're getting 12 morale from taking that cigarette. But again, we need a fire. If we can start a fire, do some cooking, I can light the cigarette off the fire. An axe. Absolutely fantastic. It's a way for me to break open doors. Need to pay attention to my AP. 1.4. It's getting a little on the higher side. I'll keep the pharmacy just in case I need to use that on a desperate. I think I'm getting to the point where I need to drop this can. Back down to 1.3. Now we do have a good selection of weapons. We have a nice gun there, what's modded. So we have more accuracy, but we don't have any bullets for it. Okay. Again, we're in that same situation. Water's our problem, but we have got 20 health, so we can last that out a couple of turns. That meat's going to give me a disease, possibly, so it's not worth risking it. We'll eat the skewer. That will take our satiety most of the way up, and in 2 turns, I'll eat the rest of them. Nothing in that dresser. And again, I can't tell if there's a room up there, if that's a door outside. It would be a bit strange if you had 2 doors next to each other. So I think there might be a room there, and we know there's a room here. But can't do anything with no AP, so let's pass the turn. Okay, I didn't lose health. That was one of the things I was looking for. And again, it is about to rot, so I'm just going to eat it just to get my satiety max, which then gives us a bonus. Because we're well fed, we're going to get 5 health back next turn if we do start taking damage for some reason. I need to try this door. Okay, so I did say it was a bit strange having 2 doors next to each other. I thought it was another room. It was. Now, there is a zombie outside, but it's a crawler. Again, I haven't got to worry about crawlers. They haven't got much movement. Energy, really, really good item. And as we said, we're not going to be collecting every single item. I'm going to keep 1 of every clothing. And then I'm just going to keep the best version of it. Because we've not got any decks on this character. It's a deck 0. So we're not going to be able to repair gear. Again, I don't want to risk gaining a disease. That's -2 morale now, so I'm not going to eat it. That's just going to get dropped on the floor. I think that's the best. And again, we have got a very good pipe up here, what we can start using once we've cleared the aluminium vat out. Yep, search the wardrobe. Well, we'll take it, and then we'll check it against the other one we got. Now, we do know hoodies have 1 encumbrance, and it's only going to give me 1.5 health, a temperature. We're quite warm at the moment. I don't need to do it because I barely need to equip this gear at the moment. Okay, need to go for a door. That's broken. Okay, I've got visibility in here now. We know there was a zombie hanging around here, but there's no windows, so we should be good. It's just a table. Nothing special on it. Yet more energy drugs. We're going to take those every time. And again, planks of wood. We'll keep 2 maximum on us. There can be good backup weapons. Drink. Absolutely fantastic. Now we've got that bottle of drink. I'm just going to drop that on the floor. Again, if we did find a park, I could get dirty water and make it into good water. But again, at this point, I'm not planning on going to parks. We'll collect the glass shard because they are good in a couple of recipes like knives if I need to make a knife. Yet more water. And some fresh bread as well. Fresh for 27 hours. Okay, we need to plan our route now. Where are we here? We've got to get to the fire station. I can't refuse the fire station. So it's telling me I can't get there with this AP I've got at the moment. Okay, so let's just pass a turn. Okay, we need to get into the habit of drinking water every turn. Because that will keep our health up if we do start taking health damage. Okay, let's go to there. I should get me out the window. And because we've got the parkour trait on this character, we don't get sprains through going through windows, so it's no good. And again, I can sleep anywhere. I've got cigarettes will give double morale. So again, I've got some good, and food will also give me double morale. There's 2 zombies there, neither one can get to me. I can get through for 9, but that will leave me nothing to deal with. So what have I got on AP? So I'll get up to 21 next turn. So if I spend 1 AP on something, what's the most useful out of everything here? I mean, survival cooking's probably... No. Use the novel. 1 AP on the novel. Brilliant. It's going to take us up to 20 on the next turn. Use the novel. Once it gets down to about where the Bible is, then we've been it. We're not going to worry about getting other characters on this one. This is a solo run. Now, fire stations can be really dangerous. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I've got time. You've just seen me. I need to move out your visibility range. So if I move there, I can force it open, but I'm not going to do it just in case there's a zombie inside. End the turn. He's going to come round to me. Oh, he's only got 3.2 on the head. It's not worth him wandering around. Let's just take him out. We said we're using the aluminium bat. I know it's the aluminium bat is better for leg attacks, but he's only got 3.2 on the head, and this has a chance to take him out. Okay, it didn't. How much conditions on that? Well, it is an eye condition one, but again, I'm not going to be repairing them. I can't use that. I'm just having a look to see what other options I've got. Don't want to use that. Maybe just use the pliers. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything around me, so this turn I'm just going to check the fire truck. I could just use the fire truck to go north, but it hasn't got enough fuel to go. But it does have some really good items in there. Wood glue, a proper bandage, not a makeshift one. Fire axe, which are the best pliers. They're both very low. That's 79. We'll put the others away. AP's up to 1.5. It's a little higher than I really wanted. The meat's gone rotten. That can go away. I don't need it. Anything else I want to get rid of? Morale, energy, HP. I need all that. Let's get rid of the makeshift bandage. I know I can craft it up, but I think I need fuel to do it, and I haven't got enough fuel spare to do it. Anything else I want to do? We'll just keep 4 rags on us. I don't need any more than 4. If I had a siphon, I don't think I've learnt the recipe for the siphon. Oh, I have got one. 5 scrap plastics and a tape. I haven't got any tape. Scrap plastics are easy by breaking down bottles. Okay, there's nothing I can do with that, so let's have a look at food-wise. 6 satiety, no, I'm not there yet. Again, I need to start using these up to the max. I could eat an apple. That maxes out satiety, hydration, and my morale's pretty good. And to make my morale a little bit better, just use the novel a couple of times. Gives me a bit more AP on the next turn. Okay. There's a zombie there because I just saw the red ping. Nothing useful, that's not great. Okay, what type of zombie are you? 1.5 to get there, I've got 3.3 to attack him. I know I should have collected that, but I haven't got the AP to do both. 2.5, easy with a bat. And again, I might start dumping bats and exchanging them for fire axes if we find some more fire axes. Okay, can't do anything else. Drink water. I might keep a couple of spare bottles of water now, empty bottles, just in case we find some tape. And again, it would be nice to get the 5.2 fuel into that tank I've got on me. We'll take it and we'll do the same. Whichever one's the worst, we'll dump. So that's low condition. That's very low. And again, to drive the fire truck, you just have to open the door there and then you can move it. But we haven't got enough to travel a tile. Not enough AP. Okay, pass the turn to the next one. I did forget to drink, okay. It's okay at the moment because I'm not losing any health. That's when you need your hydration to be capped, is if you're not at full health. Shovel, we'll take that because we come across a location. We'll take that because it's really light as well. We came across a location a couple of tiles ago. It was had a blockage. Pass another turn. And shovels is the fastest way of getting for them blockages. Zombie over here, he can't get to me where I am. Again, I do have that ability, but I want to use it on more than one zombie, in a sense. So you can't get to there, you can't get to here. Same again, I've got 2 umbrellas. Whichever one's the better one, that's a low one, that can go away. It's about to turn night. Is it worth cooking anything? No, because I've still got no pots and pans. And I'll probably eat and drink on the next turn. Just keep using that novel. That's fine. Pass the turn. It might be worth bedding down here for the night, because I've still got 2 places to check here. And then using the street map overnight. 6.6, yeah, I can easily deal with that. The bat's about to break anyway, so let's just use this until it breaks. Brilliant, that's more weight out the inventory. How are we doing with rags? Okay, let's just check what we can craft. We can craft a glass and a bone knife now. 4 rags. Four rags and a glass. Which one's better, the glass or the bone? Okay, let's look at what else we've got. I know to make the spears. To make the spears, I do need a knife, and we have got one, which is a stone one, and it's about to break. So yeah, we need to make a knife. I wouldn't have thought a glass knife's going to be better than a... No, let's just make the bone one. This is the one I normally make anyway. That gives me something to craft overnight once we've finished searching this area. We have a reading table. But we don't have any bench, and we have a better lantern. Oh. Okay. That has a fair few charges on it. It can be used once. Brightness 4, that's only brightness 2. I'll keep them both for the moment, but I might want to change out the... just dump the other torch away as soon as I've used it. Okay, let's look at our food and water before we get to bed. Not going to use an energy drink. And I want to use the stuff that's about to run out, so we'll just use that. Drink some water. Got no AP until next turn. We'll try and get to sleep around midnight, or just before midnight. Just pass a couple of turns, and all I'm going to do is craft that bone knife. Probably going to take me another 2 turns to do that. Okay, that one's done. What have I got? 5 AP. Can I do a search with the book for anywhere? I'm looking for a 2 for 4, hopefully. There's a 1 for 4. There's a 2 there. 4.3 I just seen. Railroad and an house. Don't think the gas station's going to be any good to us. I'm going to go straight to the house again. We want to keep heading north. And again, we're about to come on to day 5, so I don't think I've got the day 7 achievement on this one, which I'm trying to game for. But completing on Apocalypse, that'll be an achievement on its own. So again, it is what I thought, the railroad's running up here. But it is going across, so that, again, it could mean the terminus is up here. But we are quite close to dangerous places at the moment. Okay, was there anything else I needed to do before sleep? No. Energy's running a bit low. Let's get to sleep. Okay, and we're back. So it's 5 o'clock in the morning. We've woke up an hour before. We're getting 12.6. We've got 11.3, so that's going to be a total of 24. So I'm going to use 4 AP this turn. At least that way, next turn I'll have full AP to do something. Is there anything? There's 1 there for 4. It's a restaurant. Brilliant. So we're going to an house, then we're going to a restaurant. Again, restaurant's the best place. It is right next to a dangerous zone, which I'm not really chuffed about. But it's my best way of getting a pot or a pan, so I've got more cooking options at the moment. Again, I don't have much ingredients. I don't have much food. We will drink that water. And we're already onto that bottle now. So again, water's the biggest thing. We do have these as the backup. And I'm just going to eat the chips just so my satiety's going up. We're in a good place. We're max morale. We're good on energy. I'm going to move... Which way was we going out? It was the north, wasn't it? Okay. So I'm just going to move 1 tile closer to there, and I'm going to pick up the wood. Still around that 1.5 AP, so I'm happy with that at the moment. Again, if I need to, I can just use the planks as weapons. But I think we pretty much searched everything here that's worth searching. Yep. And it's 6 o'clock, so it is daytime. Oh, there's another room. I didn't realise that. That looked like it was the entrance above. Okay, yet a second rigging desk. Gun shops. Well, we need ammo. I'll take it just for the moment. There's a portable generator there. Now, if anybody's watched the last run, you know how important that is. And again, fire stations are the best place. Could I get all the way to the movement? No possible path. I would have to move there. Then move there. Then move there. This zombie can't get to me. And the next time I'll be zoning through anyway. Again, we just need to move. I need to get this AP cost down going through zones. It's a fortified house. I don't think I've got a lot to trade. Now, fortified houses, if you haven't watched before, the trading houses. You can't enter the house. You can't do anything. There's sometimes zombies around the outside. I think I've seen a car outside one once as well. But it's nothing you can enter. You can do trading, you can do quests for them. That's about it. So let's move one step forward. So it's worth talking to them. So they need bedding. I've only got one piece of bedding on me. So again, the bedding options are really hard to do on any of these quests. So they would need 3 bedding items, which I don't have. And then it's worth checking on the clothing one. You need 3 pieces of clothing. I could technically do that. I have got 3 pieces on me. But if it starts getting cold, then I'll start taking damage again. It will give me 6. Now, that means trust level. And then the trust level, you can exchange through here. I mean, I could get a gas tank full up. I can request bags. I can request beddings. I'm just trying to see if there's anything that's going to help this. A request a repair item is actually quite good if he can give you one of the advanced kits. But my dexterity is really low, so I won't get much from it. You can ask him to repair an item. I would assume that would take it up to 100%. Request an enhanced melee weapon. Again, I don't have enough for that. Even if I did do the trading. Enhanced clothing and enhanced bags. I'm not 100% certain what these are. I'm just guessing it's going to be very high durability, max 100%. But again, I've never been in a run. There is a run where this is an ending, which I will do, but not in this one. So I don't think there's anything worthwhile me trading all my clothing for me to get. I mean, I could get some water for 3. That will give me 6, so I can get 2 bottles of water. Considering water's becoming one of our big problems. Let's see what clothing. I've actually got 4 pieces of clothing. I mean, that's an eye. Do I want to give the body armour? Well, the body armour does weigh a lot. Okay, before I do that, there's another option here. It's trade. We need a pot, don't we? And an hiking backpack, I think, is the best backpack in the game. 20 and 50. That's 30 and 65. What else have you got? Chili, don't need. I was actually looking to see if you had a radio, because that's one of the main items we need at the moment. What would it take me to get that hiking backpack? I mean, that would literally last me all game. The best backpack... I mean, I could literally trade my own backpack out. But 2 very low items and the pistol, which I've got no ammo for anyway, and it weighs 1.3 for a better backpack. Yeah, I'm going to take that. That's a fantastic trade. Okay, let's come out the menu. I could get some trust, but like I said, I don't think it's worth it. So I'll just show you. So at the moment, we're at 22.8 and 1.5 AP. Now we're at 12.8. So we just saved 10 kilos with that bag. And we're back down to 1.2 AP. That's how big it is. And now I can trade that away. If there's anything else. I don't think I can... no, I can't get backpacks as the trading item. I mean, that is really, really good. Just as a backup. Sorry, this decision's just taken a little time. It's just a tough decision to work out. Yes, I'm going to trade it. I'm going to find more clothing. But I'm not going to give away the body armour. That's just so valuable. If I get cold, I've got ways of dealing with it. Okay, that gives me 6 trust. The 6 trust, I need to get water. Because that's one of the big problems we're not getting at the moment. I'm going to take the risk. I need a better fire starting weapon. 5 matches. Not the best. Let's just request some information from him. A church, a clothing store, a library and an house. That's quite good. I've never done this option before. That's quite good. 4 locations for 1 trust. I need to see if I can trade for this now. So that's a very high one. Yeah, I'm willing to do that. Let's give him the novel. I need that cooking pot. Is there anything of low value you don't really consider? Alarm clock's low value, but I don't really need that. That's high. It's overwhelmingly. No, we'll take that trade. So now we have a cooking pot. So now we have options for cooking. And they did change it in a recent update where the some recipes that needed a pot or needed a pan before, you can use either one for those recipes now. And I've got some starters as well. I'm going to finish using that off first just to get it out. But our AP is down to 1.1 now. But we do need to get some clothing because we now are cold. And if you look at our debuff, we're going to be losing 0.2 for the cold, but hydrated will get us over. What water did you give us? Okay. I was hoping you'd give us a big bottle instead of just a medium bottle. The big bottles hold 40. No, that's fine. I think I'm okay with that. We need to get off this tile and to the next one now. So the next one is going to be out the east for the restaurant. So what have I got AP wise? If I move there, I've got 3 AP to react. There's a zombie. You can get to me. You can't. How easy are you to take out? 7. You're 8.5. I could actually get out to the... Yeah, I'm just going to move back. If I'm going to use my AP for my ability, I want to use it where it's going to take out 2. So I can move to there for 3. I want to at least keep 4 AP, so I've got 4 AP I can use on the map. And the locations he give me is up there, which is actually quite good, because if we can find a link... Oh, we've actually got a link now. 4 AP. Read that and see if we've got a better option to find up north. An house. Now we'll go to the restaurant, we'll go to the library. Then we'll probably go to the church. That railroad must be coming up here. Because it can't be coming across here because there's no way for it to get through. So that's got to go north and then up. So again, that tells me Terminus is over this side. Okay. And again, pop our ability. We've got 4 AP. And then we should be able to take out both these zombies. Brilliant. And there is another one up here. But he can't get to me. I could get to that spot and still possibly be safe. I'm going to get to there. I'm going to take him out. Oh, there's 2. That's more troubling. He can only move 1, so I might be able to take both these out. I would need to do... I think he's the worst one I need to take out, and then I can always back up. Yeah, I need to make sure this guy dies. And I think I'm just going to use a plank of wood. Get one of them out my inventory. That's more weight. Now, this guy can't get to me. This guy can't get to me. I'm happy with that. And it's good. I mean, I could literally move to that square, couldn't I? Move 2 AP to get to there. That was a bad call. This guy gets to there. I need to move back to this square. Because he would have killed me on that square. And my ability's not up for 2 more turns. If I've got enough to zone through, I am going to take it. No. Need 12 to get through and 3. I can't take this guy out. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to back up. Okay, let's get food and hydration sorted. Just eat that, so we're out of food now. Except for the cam will give me a little bit, and it will also give me some energy. Most important thing I've got at the moment is how much is it going to take me? I'm going to get 10.8 next turn. So that's not going to cap me out at 20. That's fine. Actually, I might just get my morale up. That'll get my AP a little higher every turn. Okay, I might be able to run past this guy now. Because he can't get to this square. He can't get to it. So if I spend 3.6 to get there, I might be able to zone out. He can't get to me. Let's take the risk. It was paid off. Again, if there was another zombie here, my ability did come back up on cooldown. I had 2 dodges and 2 counters to deal with it. And again, that's absolutely amazing, that backpack is. And if you look at my weight, I'm only using 28.5 out of the 30 in the bag. So I can still have a couple of more kilos of weight and still not get my AP any higher. Just going to end the turn. There's nothing else I can do. And then we'll search this restaurant. No windows, no doors on this side where I am. Which way are we leaving out the restaurant? We're currently here. We're going north to the library. We can't get to the dangerous place ever. It's just where the zombies come from. So if we're going out the north zone, which is this here, we want to go up and try and find an entrance in the north. Okay. 1. He can get to me. He can get to me. He can't. Okay. I'm going to do a little move. I want to get in somewhere where everybody can outgrow. He can outgrow that spot. He can outgrow that spot. He can outgrow that spot. He can aggro. So if I can aggro there, pop my ability, that will give me 7 dodges. With 4 zombies, I've got a chance of taking all these out. Okay, I could have done without them misses. I've got the big guy out the way. Okay, I didn't take them all out. I got unlucky with some of my counters, but again, when you get that up to 100%, he's only got 1.7 on his head. He's got 1.7 and really easy to take out, but I got rid of the big one. Okay, what was we looking at using? Again, I've got a lot of good options. Crowbar's I. Fire axe is I. I mean, I could just get rid of that poor knife, but I don't think 1.7. I don't think it's going to... Oh, it is. Okay, let's just get rid of the poor knife. And then we got the second knife we crafted, which is 100%. And then possibly... That's way too overkill on him, to be honest. Just use a knife. That's fine. We're getting rid of 10.7 condition every time we do an attack, so that's got 8 more attacks in it. What have we got on the floor? Rags, rags, cooking pamphlet and rags. Okay, let's set that. Do want to get a few rags up to... Oh, I pressed the wrong cell. That's the one I wanted to go to. Could do without doing errors like that. Now, I can start a fire. What have I got? I've got nothing to cook, so we need items first. But we can get rid of that out of the inventory. That's another 0.4 out of ours. But 1.1 AP a move is just fantastic. I want to get into the building. Don't need to close the window again. It's broken, so it doesn't make any difference to zombies. Let's move there, and next turn we're in the kitchen. Fingers crossed we can get some good food. And again, we got in just in time before it started raining, because that would have made us cold. I will take the rotten flounder. The only reason is I want to see what I can cook it up to. If I could get that into a meal that gives me no negative morale, then it might be worth doing. Okay, cat's eyes for another visibility, but no, you've just seen the counter-attack. If that had been an 100% chance, we would have took all 4 out. Got to be the counter-attack. So every time I pop that ability, I've got a guaranteed 100% chance to dodge, and it will counter-attack. As far as I believe the way it is. More water, and this time it is a big bottle with 40 in there. That's fantastic. And a beer. Again, beer's good for morale. That's another turn. We're still in the afternoon. We can get this area checked pretty quick. Get some quick cooking done. Again, like I said, I'm just going to take the rotten items and see what I can do with it. And we just traded for a pot, and the next zone we went into, we got a pot. Again, I did say restaurants is a good chance of getting items like that. Again, let's just take everything for the moment. Did I check that? No. I want to get that cardigan, because we just give all our clothing away. I'm not going to equip it because I don't need to. Is it worth opening the door? There's a zombie there. My ability's back up. There's 2. He can't get to me. He could, but he's only got 4.7. Might be worth just killing him. Not with a knife though. Let's go with something a bit bigger. Very low durability pipe. There. What did you drop? Flashlight? I'll pick it up and see if it's any better than the one we got. Not going to move this turn. I'm just going to drink. Now we've got a couple of big bottles. And again, we just traded for water. And then the next zone we found water. But I think those was good trades we did. Either way. Now with this one, I still got that to check, so I haven't forgot about it. I can go to here, kill the zombie, and check this on the same tile. So again, it just saves me AP in the long run. And again, the last time we did just an hard version of an apocalypse, we was really struggling with weapons. But look at us now. We're on day 5 and we've got more weapons than we know what to do with. So that one's 52 high, that's 93 medium. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference, to be honest. I can smack him over the head with that pot if I wanted to just get rid of it. My AP has gone up to 1.5, so I do need to make some tough choices. That lantern can be used once, that can be used once. I only need one of them. That has the lower charge, that can go. Two planks, 3 rods. I'm pretty good on the crafting stuff. It's because we got some really heavy rotten food, but I might need to eat that because, like I said, we're not good on satiety. Just eat some chips for this turn and just drink some water. I do have a beer there if I need to. Actually, let's take the beer because that gets my morale up to maximum. Saves me having to mess around with that. Oh, actually, I forgot I can break items down if I got the axe. That will give me wood. So there's nothing in there, so let's come over to here. Do I want to pick up another wood? Yeah, well, I'll pick it up because I might do some crafting. I might chuck it on the fire in a minute. Ammunition we finally got just after we give our gun away. Again, typical, that happens. Couldn't find anything. I want to search these last 2 and then start a fire before the night comes in. Yeah, more water, but that's good. That's what we've been struggling with. We'll pick up these and like I said, we will see which one's the worst torch and we'll chuck it. That has 4 turns but a brightness 3. That's only brightness 2. And I don't think it's worth scrapping it down on this run. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Yet another torch, and what's on the floor? We'll pick up the rag just for the moment. What is that torch in the bag? That has 4 turns, that has 4 turns, so it's exactly the same. That has a little bit more charge on it, so that one goes. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Pass a turn. I'll drink first before I pass a turn. We've got quite a lot of water on us now. That was our big concern, to get our HP back earlier. We might have to bed down in here tonight. I don't think I can... What's the next place? A library is not going to be much better to sleep in than the kitchen. Okay, pass the turn. We need to get some cooking done before night comes over. And again, I am just going to use that just to get out the way. Okay, I heard the fire kick up. Okay, what options do we have for cooking now? We've got a bit of meal there. I'm going to split it into 3. Can't split it anymore, but that's given me 2.6 morale each time I eat it. Which I'll do it now, it'll cap me out. And nearly cap my satiety. And then we just drink some hydration. I mean, I could possibly use some of this water in a recipe with the corn. But again, that's 119, that's 44. I don't desperately need to do it now. And there was nothing else I could do. So I don't need to stoke the fire anymore. Did we have enough wood on us? 3 pieces, yeah, I don't need to pick any more wood up. Do I want to try and get onto the next zone? 12 to get up to there. Yeah, because I think he would have come out this way. That's why it was taking 12. So that's took 4.4 and then I can get there for 2.3. Yeah, I've got to keep trying to move on. Don't have enough AP to move, but 11, 20. I need to use about 2 AP. Is there anything I can do with the street map? For 4? Well, there's an house. That's probably going to be better than the library in this run. But the library gets me further north, so I'll stick with what I was doing. Send the turn. It is going to be night on the next turn, so I will use the torch. As soon as I zone through. Again, it's going to take me 12 AP to move through. We'll use the biggest of the lanterns I've got. There's 1 charge in there. I'm sure the batteries can go into that, can't it? Yeah, it's only going to give me 2 more charges on it. That's fine. Just gives me visibility. Got a zombie there that can't get to me. I've got a zombie there that can't get to me. But both of them can see me because it's night. Okay. We just do the usual trick. Drink the water. And our IP's not that... I think I'm just going to get the bottles gone. I've got enough bottles empty. And I've got an empty glass one there as well. I'll keep that one this time. End the turn. Now we'll lose the visibility. Oh, there's a big runner coming in which I didn't see. Oh, that's nice. I didn't realise I could counter-attack without using my ability. Now we are bleeding, so we need to use that bandage. And I also need to use... We'll use that torch and get rid of this one first. So the one in there I don't think's seeing me. So if I move to that square there, there's 3 that sees me. You can get to me. You can get to me. You can get to me. Just drink the water. I can afford to spend 4 AP. 3, that's fine. And then we'll pop the ability, because now we're getting 100% counter-attack chance. And I should be able to take all these 3 out. Brilliant. There's only rags on the floor, a stick there, scrap metal. I don't need any of that. There's a zombie up to the north there. I need to go and see what he is. And I need to take him out. I have a chance of taking him out in one with this. But it was only a very slow chance. Okay, that's fine. We've got some covers. Let's just move back a little. Because we are going to spend the night here. Okay, you can't do that because you've got none, so pick the one off the floor. Oh no, because you need 1 AP. Okay, that's fine. But we did clear the zombies to the south. There's 2 zombies I can see, and my counter-attack ability isn't up. So there's one here at the other side of that door because he was hitting it, and there's one here. So again, I'm going to have to take my risk. There's another one there. He's a fully armoured one. I need to wait for my ability to be back. So that does mean there's one over here now as well. I think I'm going to have to go all the way over here. There's one on the other side of there. What's he? He's got 3 actions, but he hasn't got much attack in that window. I think I should be able to survive here. But the next turn I'm going to have to use my torch. Just as a backup. I'm going to put the body armour on. And I'm going to make sure I'm hydrated as well, just to get some of that health back. Have I got any small bits of food I can eat? Yeah, that caps out my morale. That's fine. So next turn I am going to get 0.9 health. So that's fine. It nearly take me back up closer to the 20 mark. Okay, as you've just seen, there's a lot on this map. There's 2 here, 1 over this side. I need to use my torch. I can't afford to be running around in the blind. It's pointless closing that because there's oh, proper kitchen knife, that's fine. It's pointless closing the window because the zombie can just climb through. Is there anything over this side? Just the 2 there. If I move up something like that, you can get to me. If I move there, pop my ability, I've got 4 counter-attacks. Hopefully these guys below me in the south walk round. No, they didn't. Again, that ability is good, but you need to... And again, I can't see it even with his torch. He's a fully armoured one. And he's got amazing movement. So I need to try and take him out and try and take this person out in the same turn. Again, he has 5 actions and he has eye attack. So even if I close the door, which has got no HP, the only way I've got to survive and he's going now and coming into this room, and hopefully he can't take out a 13 HP door. I will. And there's a zombie down here, which isn't good for me. I might have to use my AP item, depending on how. I've got 1 attack on this guy. If I can take him out in 1. Which I think was the pipe. I might survive to next turn, and next turn use my ability, but I'll use the lantern for bigger visibility. Who knows, maybe he's not seen where I've gone to. But like I said, I've got to risk using the lantern. I've got my ability. No, my ability's back. Not back till next turn. I should have waited 1 turn. Not going to take the helicopter, but I will use the map. 3 houses, 3 tunnels, a gun shop, a church, a library, clothes store, grocery store, hardware store, research centre. Okay, let's look on the map. So we've got the railroads here, and then there's another railroad coming up here as well. Now they do seem to converge, both these. So I'm guessing that one comes up round here and this one goes up north, and Terminus is here. And the research centre's all the way down here as well. Again, very deadly pace. I do want to visit on one of these runs. Guidebook for clothes stores. Well, we haven't got any clothes, so it might be worthwhile. And I'm not going to craft any of that, so I'm not going to leave that behind. Shouldn't have used that because I might have been better using... Okay, I'll wait next turn to use that. I need to get as much AP for next turn. Let's see if he's got... Okay, the zombies haven't come round to me. Do I feel safe enough to sleep? Knowing there's at least, what, 4 or 5 zombies on the map. And that door's broken as well. Now, I am wearing my body armour. That will save me a bit. And my energy's about... I've got to risk it. I've got to risk it. I've got no other option. And there's a zombie just directly to the north of me because I've just saw his red out circle. Luckily my counter-attacks worked. I didn't realise you could counter-attack without your ability being active, so that makes his character even better. I've got to keep my body armour on for a bit as well. So you have quite a big distance. I've got enough AP to search this and get into the next room. What's that? Electronic stores. Waste 2. No. There's nothing. Actually, yes, I will take it. Electronic stores means radios. And radios means I can actually get a pinpoint location on Terminus. Okay, you can get to me. You can get to me. I've still got AP I can burn. There's one outside. How far can you? You can still get to that square. So if I go here for 1.5, there for 1.5, that's 3. And do 2 searches, then I've still got 6 counter-attacks. Yep, we'll take a novel because we give our last novel away. Don't need the helicopter. Again, last season I couldn't even get the helicopter manuals. That was really being a pain. Okay, pop my ability and let's watch the action. Hopefully the one outside comes in as well. No, he didn't. And the window is broken, but I can just move further down south and it should be harder for him to get to me. I don't think there's much going to be at this library for what this character needs. And again, another 2 helicopter manuals there. Don't need a second novel, I only need 1 novel at any time. Not enough AP. Okay, pass the turn. Do need to deal with my food and water, just noticed. But I think that's a good place to call it. There's still some zombies on the map. Again, we're not going to get the 7 days. We're already on day 6. There's no way we can get to Terminus in 1 day from where we're in position midway for the map. I mean, I could literally just go into the church and then ignore the church and run up north. Do a quick search and find out what's next and then just try and move. But there's just no way I can do this in 7 days on this first run. But yeah, that's a good place to call it. So the next turn, we're going to come in. We're going to search a couple of more items, go up to the north, which will be this one here. And then we're going to try to get through a couple of zones really quick. But hopefully you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll be seeing you in the next episode.